she spoke on the things that we need to do as business owners that we forget about. To hear about the focus that we should have all the time.
You're being lazy, and then you're wondering why you haven't increased in your sales.
Hello, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It is September 1st. Today is the first day of our 30-day marketing challenge. And if you follow me in the stories, you know that my day started off horrible. But my mama called me, got me on track. And you can't read this because it's backwards, but it says, "Not today, Satan." So she told me to get my hat out that she bought me that said, "Not today, Satan," because we all know, and she reminded me that when great things are about to happen or you're speaking great things, that's when the enemy wants to show out. And I am not one to give him any type of recognition and undo anything. But when she reminded me of that, it completely changed my mood because, y'all, I have been hyping up September 1st for the last 15 days. I have been putting in the work, doing all the things to make September a great month. Like, I'm so proud of me for showing up for me and my business and where I am. Like, yesterday I released the first calendar ever for my company. Everything is set up for the next 3 to 4 months through the end of the year. I've never done that ever. So I'm hyped. My workout crew, like, September 1st, we gonna get it. And then all hell breaks loose this morning. And honestly, like, not meeting I didn't really have a weight loss goal, but come on, y'all see me running and stuff. I thought for sure, give me 5 pounds on it. 5 pounds on it. I got 0. So I was deflated this morning, but I got my Not Today Satan hat on. I feel good. Thanks, mama. So we're going to get into it. So this 30-day challenge is a marketing challenge. Every day of this month, we going to make that money. Okay? We're going to make that money. So the first thing that I want to talk to y'all about, and this is going to be super short because remember, y'all challenged me to show up every single day on live. It's going to be short and brief. All I'm going to do is get on and explain what the day's challenge is, and I'll try to do this earlier in the day so that you guys can, like, take it in and implement. But we'll get into day one, but I really wanted to talk to you all about goals and how I came up with my goals. So my goal for the rest of the year is to bring in $30,000 by December 31st. And I want to walk you through my mindset on how I figure out how I'm going to reach that goal. All right. So I couldn't figure out any better way to do this. So bear with me. I'm going to change the calendar here. Oh, yes. Thank you, Malika. I'm not going to show it to you just yet, but I do have the 30-day challenge calendar. DM me. It's already set. We will email it out to you so that you guys will be abreast and you can follow along. Okay, so right now what I'm going to talk to you about is when you set a goal, a monetary goal, how are we going to reach that goal? So again, sorry, this is the best way I could figure out how to show y'all so that you can see it, because if I use the front facing camera, it's going to be backwards. All right, so I say my goal is 30,000, right? And yes, I have chicken scratch. It is what it is. $30,000 is the goal. And I say, Ebony, how am I going to make $30,000? So I decided, I actually have 8, but I'm only going to share four of them with you. So there's 4 revenue streams that I'm going to focus on for the next 4 months. Okay. So I think what revenue streams outside of cakes, wedding cakes is number 1, of course, because that's where I'm transitioning and that's where I could get the most bang for my buck, right? So wedding cakes, mommy and me class, cake and cocktails, and let's see, what's the last one we're gonna do? Let's do peer space. Y'all, all of my pins, I tested pins out before getting on and they all just keep going dead. All right, Peerspace. Okay, so I have 4 revenue streams right here. So this is revenue streams. So now I asked myself, okay, how much do I need to make from each one of these categories to reach 30,000? All right, so we're going to break down 30,000. We have 4 months left. So we're going to do 30,000 divided by 4 months. That's going to tell me how much money I need to do for each category each month to reach 30,000 by the end of the year. So 30,000 divided by 4 is $7,500 a month. So I need to do $7,500 a month to reach 30,000 by December 31st. You guys with me? Give me a 1 in the comments if you're with me. So a little technical, but it's super simple once you get the math down. Okay? All right, now I have 4 categories that can help me make the 7,500. So I go back to my calculator and I say, okay, 7,500 divided by 4 is 1,875. So I need each one of these categories to do $1,875. And I hope y'all keep up with me. This is just how my brain works. When I start doing numbers, like I got to get to the money. How am I going to get to the money? I'm breaking it down. All right. Our big goal for the next 4 months, 30,000. Divide that by 4 months. That's going to tell me how much I need to make per month. I have 4 categories I'm going to focus on in marketing: wedding cakes, mommy and me class, cake and cocktails, Peerspace. So each one of these categories needs to do $1,875. Okay. If they're going to do that, I need to know how many of each one of these I need to sell to make that money. Okay. So for wedding cakes, $1,875. Let's just say my average is $1,200, but let's just say my average wedding cake is $1,000 to make the number easier. We really don't have to do a bunch of math here, but we'll do it. $1,875 divided by 1,000. That's not right. I always get that mixed up. 1,000 divided by, no, that's not right. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? There we go. I missed a 0. All right. So that's 1.875 wedding cakes. So we'll call it 2 wedding cakes. 2 wedding cakes to hit that goal. If we want to go with the 1.875 number, we'll say, okay, I need to sell 1 wedding cake for $1,000 and another wedding cake for $875, and that's my target. So when I get my next few leads, my goal is to close those leads, 1 at $1,000 and 1 at $875. Okay. So mommy and me class. Mommy and me class is $75 a child. So we're going to do $1,875 divided by 75. That's 25 classes. No, 25 students that I need to have. Students. Okay. So, and this is a hypothetical because my class size, I can only hold 5. But for the sake of this demonstration, that's good to work through, right? So 25, I know that my class size only holds 5. So we'll do 25 divided by 5, which is 5. I need to have 5 classes this month to meet this number of 1,875. Okay. Cake and cocktails, same thing. I can hold 5. The class is $75. So I need to have 5 classes for cake and cocktails. So the way that I have my schedule set up is that I'm doing 2 classes a day, the mommy and me in the morning, and then the cake and cocktails in the afternoon. So that knocks out 2 classes. All right, Peerspace. If you haven't heard of Peerspace, it's an event. It's like the Airbnb of event spaces. So I'm putting the studio, or I have put the studio up on Peerspace to rent out. That rental fee is $75 an hour, and the minimum is $150. So we're going to take $1,875 divided by 150. That means I need to do 12 and a half rentals this month to reach my 1875. Very quick, very, very quick. This formula is super simple. Anytime you have a goal, so your goal may not be 30,000, it may be 5,000. And I need everybody to do this today. Today, you need to figure out what your monetary goal is for your business for the rest of the year. Okay, I don't care if it's 2,000. Some of you are getting started, so your goal may be 1,000, 2,000. It doesn't matter. Just come up with a number. And then I want you to brainstorm, how can I get to that number by the end of the year? What can I sell? If you sell cookies, if you sell custom cakes, if you sell flyers, I know in the baking community, people are selling those acrylic toppers. Whatever it is, cupcakes, whatever it is, figure out how you're going to get there. If it's only one stream, you do the same exact calculation. So if you have, say your goal is $1,000, right, for this month. So let me show you this calculation with an easier number. Sorry. Okay, so this month you want to hit $1,000 and you only sell cupcakes. And your cupcakes, you sell them for $3 a cupcake. So we're going to do 1,000 divided by $3. Okay, so this formula is a little different because I'm doing it based on how much I sell it for. So I need to do sell 333 cupcakes this month. Well, there's 4 weeks in the month. So we're going to divide that by 4. That's 83 cupcakes a week. So that may sound like a lot of cupcakes, right? But guess what? We're not selling individual cupcakes. We're selling cupcakes by the dozen. So let's break it down. 83 divided by 12. That's only 6 orders. You can do, 6.9. Let's round it up to 7. You can do 7 orders in 1 month. You see how I break that big number down into smaller pieces so that it's easier to reach that goal. So the purpose of the challenge, once you know what your monetary goal is, the next question you should ask yourself is, hey, how am I going to reach that goal? What marketing techniques am I going to put out to let people know? Because remember, we talked about last month that people don't know that you exist. So don't assume that, I open a business and everybody loves cupcakes, so everybody's going to order from me. How are they going to order from you if they don't know that you exist? Even if you've been around for a long time, there's still people coming into the market. I'm in Atlanta. There's bakeries on every corner, and I still get people that will call and say, oh, I've been searching for a bakery. There's literally a bakery on every corner. There's literally a home-based bakery on every corner. The comment I get the most from brides is, I was looking for a Black-owned bakery. It's Atlanta. There's literally a Black-owned bakery on every corner. But if you're not out in the marketplace, people don't know that you're there, then they're not coming to you. So this month is very, very, very aggressive. But I am so excited to see where we all land at the end of the month. And I'm using myself as the guinea pig. So you guys are going to follow along with the journey. But I want you to join me as well, because I want everybody to win. Everybody is going to benefit. Even if you do half of what's on this list. I mean, nobody out here is teaching this to do it in 30 days. It's insane. Okay. But I want you all to try. This stuff is super simple. So these are aggressive marketing techniques that we are going to implement. That's super simple. Takes some of them 5 minutes a day to do. We're going to do it. Okay. So let me show you this template. Again, to get it, you need to DM me DM me your email so that I can send this over to you. It's a whole sheet, 30 days of nothing but ideas that we're going to implement, okay? And every day I'm going to show up for 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm just going to explain to you how to do it. So day 1, which is today, is add SEO to your homepage. Yes, I am unlocking the secrets, TT Suites. Like, I'm putting y'all on game. This is stuff I have done my entire 9 years. And this weekend I celebrated 9 years. I keep getting the dates mixed up, but Facebook told me it was this weekend. 9 years of quitting my corporate job, which was a sales and management job, to do this full time. And I've done all of this stuff, but I've gotten away from it because I became complacent. I've set everything up to where business comes automatically. But could you imagine where my business would be if I did this stuff consistently like big box store businesses do, I have not been operating like a CEO. Okay? And we're going to get back to the basics. Thank you, LA Southern Treats. All right. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to show y'all because I want you all to be set up for success. All right. Ignore Tupperware and stuff in the back because I was working. All right. So this is my home screen. You're going to go to your website. So SEO is search engine optimization. All right. What that means is when someone searches for a custom cake bakery in Atlanta, they are typing that into Google. And what Google does is reads the homepage of all the websites out there to find the most appropriate one for what that person is looking for. So if you don't have any of those keywords, so keywords and key phrases is what Google is looking for, and that's what I'm going to show you how to optimize this on your homepage. This is a life hack, a business hack that I created. This is not the technical way to do SEO, okay? This is just a little hack because for my website, I don't want a bunch of like fluff words, and there's just certain things I don't want on my homepage. So what I do is hide it from people. All right, so let me see. I can zoom in here. Can y'all see that okay? I'm putting y'all on game for real right now. And if you don't have a website, you need to at least have a landing page. You can get a free landing page from anywhere. So what I'm doing right now is looking for white space on my page. So this is white space here, okay? I left my mouse upstairs. All right. So I'm going to create a text box. And what you're going to do is you're going to create, so I said keywords and key phrases. So those things describe your bakery. So you have to think as the customer. And honestly, what I do from time to time is I actually will text or DM my repeat customers that I'm cool with. And I say like, hey, when you were looking for my business, what did you Google? And when I get new clients, if I know they came from Google, or I say, hey, how'd you hear about us? And they say Google, I'm like, okay, what did you search for? When they tell me, I go straight to my website and I type it in here. So I know the biggest thing, like I said, people ask for Black-owned businesses. Black-owned bakery. So I'm going to type it in, highlight it. I'm going to change the color to white of the text. And that's it. And then I save it and publish it. It's that simple. And I'll just go through, like I'll have a whole line. I probably already have them on here. I think I did it down here. You see these boxes right here? These are all my keywords that I've already done across here. And so now what's going to happen once I publish that and it refreshes, it takes a little bit of time for Google to refresh it. But then all of a sudden, like within a day or so, when people start searching Black-owned bakeries, and then I'll add in like Black-owned bakeries Atlanta or Black-owned bakeries, and then I'll do another text box Atlanta. Or if I'm trying to target a certain zip code, I'll put the zip code in. So then once somebody is looking for it, it populates. Okay, so your business is going to be one of the first ones to pop up. That is the little hack. So that's what I want you to do for today. Tomorrow we got a whole nother thing to do. So y'all got to be ready to move because I'm going to be moving with or without you. Let me see. I'm just trying to pull this back up real quick. And I got to go get the baby. So this is day one. Add SEO homepage. Tomorrow we're going to be updating our IG and Facebook pages. And I'm going to walk you through that. So you got tonight until tomorrow to get with it. Are there any questions before I log off? Any questions? I see the mind blown emojis. This is dope. Awesome. I'm glad this is super helpful. I'm trying to help everybody get to the coin this month, okay? Any questions before I hang up? Make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, y'all. So thanks for hanging in. I will put the replay up so you can go by step, just what I did. Remember, if you can't think of any keywords, just phone a friend and ask them like, hey, when you were looking for my bakery, what would you put in? If you get some new clients that come in, ask them, hey, what did you put in Google? That's going to make it simple. Use those keywords and put it on your website. You are so welcome. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, not today, Satan. Bye.